Hello and welcome. This is a test of my audio system. I'm trying to check something out for tomorrow night. I'm just gonna jump in there now. If anybody's listening, just relax. I'm gonna let the whole thing play through when it starts now. This is called Liberation, Ghost and Flame. Here you go. Enjoy, my friends. Enjoy. Than it is an engineering accomplishment. The human brain and attitudes of social dynamics are very similar to the bacterial mechanic. The mindset that they have has created an expectation which may have been well meaning, but now it's focused towards a marketing campaign that is not always in your or our best interest. I'm inviting you now to have another glimpse at another actuality and possibility, one where you have the tools, where you can tweak and fine tune your own mind and your body to your idea of perfection. So let's us close your eyes now. Just as you sit there, how much do you know? How much have you experienced? Experience will bring you the skill, and the training plus the experience plus the skill turns out confidence and also brings competence, adding to the confidence once more. So I ask you now, what is reality? I mean, of course, you think you're in front of your computer looking at the letters on the screen, but that monitor that you look at, the chair that you sit on, looks solid, feels solid, confident and competent in your skills, and the ideas you've gathered from the masters may seem far-fetched until you put them to use. And have you ever wondered what would it be like to model these masters? Any of these masters? They all have several very common qualities that sets them apart from the real world, which leaves us in the alternative dimensions. Everyone holds a different reality. Reality. Do you ever wonder if it really exists? Or is it merely a created construct inside your mind? Or inside somebody else's imagination? Or is it just a dream? Or somebody else's dream? Maybe it's a computer construct and it tells your mind that your touch goes only as far as the borders of the perceived space that the monitor is occupying right now, and that the rules in the matrix are merely computer rules. And once you understand them, once you learn the operating environment, those rules are not so rigid. In fact, they can be bent and altered, just in the same way that a programmer can tweak a computer program. Let's learn the machine's basic code and rewrite it for our own purposes. I want you to open your eyes and close them down again. Now, when you do close them, you'll go down twice as deep as you were before. Continue to listen to only my voice. Other sounds, providing that they're not threatening, will only serve your trance experience and drop you deeper into this wonderful, blissful trance. You can enjoy this level of relaxation deeply now. Enjoy it and feel the beginnings of a pleasure tingle starting somewhere in your lower back. What is reality? Do you think you see, feel, taste, touch, smell? All of these, all of your sensory input channels are working for you, but you cannot operate directly on the world. You operate on this world via your sensory channels, and these are merely electrical signals programmed to respond and react in a certain way. Your memory, merely electrical signals. Your thoughts, your perceptions, merely electrical signals. Easily created, even more easily manipulated. Are you sure that what you see is actually there? What you touch, what you taste, what you smell? Or are these merely constructed to interact with your perception of reality? Have you ever had the feeling that you are the central character of the world, and that the world revolves around you? Have you ever questioned yourself? Could this be true? Could it be? Well, I'll tell you why. Because it is. It's all created for you to interact in. So now I want you to open your eyes again for just a couple of seconds and then close them again. There you go. Go 4 times deeper than you were before and feel a special pleasure, one that you don't normally feel for no reason, one that usually requires some work. Feel it start at the lumbar or the base of your back and feel it slowly grow up your back and spine. With every breath you take and every word and syllable you hear from my voice, you can continue to travel down deep to a dreamlike state. You are so good now, so comfortable, so calm, so collected, so delighted, and so excited about what you are learning now. Words of the masters are echoing in your head. Phrases from are echoing in your head. Responses and sample responses. The drills come to you so you get the skills and experience you need to become the man you want to be. This could be an evolving, ever-changing personality, an ever-changing attitude. Eventually, while you're listening to this, there will be many voices in the audio. You don't have to listen very closely to what each voice is saying. But if you would like, you can view or imagine it like trying to drink from a waterfall. You can't drink it all at once, and it is still useful. The next time you listen, you can focus on some other content or details. It's fine. You can listen to this as often as you want to get the most positive effect. You can begin to trust and understand that your subconscious mind is a higher power working for you, listening and focusing and deciphering the most important pieces of this and any content or study that you do. It's like a puzzle, putting it together piece by piece, gradually revealing the big picture, giving you what it thinks you want and what applies best to your existing level of training, which will change each time you listen from minute to minute, hour to hour, day to day, and even encounter to encounter. You can listen to this file over and over as many times as you feel works for you. And then you have to acknowledge and notice and acknowledge all the little things that your subconscious does for you, like coincidences, hunches, or gut feelings. When it is right and leads you in a good way, you reward it with acknowledgement. And as you listen to this, you begin to see all of the pieces that were always there coming together. The things that you've read and the experiences that you've had and the epiphanies that seem to just come to you have been a part of your subconscious mind at work for you the whole time. It was trying to get your attention. And now that it has it, the parts that you acknowledge will be repeated and accepted as what you prefer to have. Your subconscious can be seen as a kind of operator in your matrix, or a best friend. Knowing that now, wouldn't it be so good if you interacted with your reality in a way that makes you successful, makes you happy and content? Since this is all just another reality, why not? Move in your reality now, in a way that makes you totally fulfilled. Go for your dreams, go for your ambitions. It's the most natural way to interact with this reality. And in some way, and in the same way, this reality will interact with you and interact with your reality. So free your mind and everything else follows. The matrix changes shape and interacts with you in the way that you believe things to be true. I want you to open your eyes now another time again and close them again. This time you're going to not only go twice as deep or 4 times as deep, but 10 times as deep again. But this time, you're going to go even further than 10 times. Go all the way down as deep as you can go today. And every time you listen to this recording, or any other trance done by any other well-meaning hypnotist, you'll feel the pleasure even stronger in your back, starting in your lower back. Know the pleasure. Any hypnosis talks that you have rightfully obtained or purchased, you will immediately go as deep as possible so that the commands and suggestions sink deep into your subconscious and become your reality and part of your ever-evolving personality upon awakening. Your subconscious will sort and sift through all the teachings and suggestions and begin to apply them to your life as needed for you. Everyone is in a different place in their reality, and you see this and understand this well. Contributing to the cause adds to the resources and will make it work even better for you. I want you to feel that intense pleasure right now. And anytime you please your subconscious, you can feel that intense pleasure and acknowledge the work that it's doing for you. Feel that intense pleasure. Whenever you please your subconscious and acknowledge it, acknowledging the work that it's doing for you. Whenever you build someone up to help someone, and when you build yourself to improve yourself, you feel the intense pleasure surge, zoom up your back and loop around your front, creating an amazing, powerful shield of pleasure, protecting you from negativity. Your shield acts as a cleanser of negativity. It shows the negativity for the truthful, useful lesson found in it. What about the other people around you? Are they real? Are they there? Or are they merely created constructs to interact with your life? Are they there to teach you, to guide you, to make you grow? For all you know, the next person is playing a different program, with a different world, with different people. His could be more pleasant, or not quite as pleasant. He may be at a different level of his program. And the other guys, maybe he's more unevolved. And the thing is, you could ask for the program of your choice, or write the program of your choice. Do you want a pleasant life? Who doesn't? All you have to do is ask, and the operator hears. He has a direct line and loads the program of your choice, a success program, a happiness program, a health program. It's all there for the asking. Ask, and the operator loads it for you, custom programs of your design. How about the others who seem to be after you, who seem to want to put you down? Why were they created? Oh, they were created just to spice up your life,
emotions,
to build
life
your
is
tolerance,
such an amazing gift.
to give you something
I am
to
always
work for
happy,
and overcome.
smiling,
Every
laughing
interaction
with
you
my
have with
friends,
these people,
and dancing to the
feel
music.
that pleasure.
This is not
And
only
every
the
interaction
best possible
with these
vibe,
types of people
but
build your
it's
knowledge
also
and your
a powerful
sixth sense,
indicator
so
that
to
I
speak,
am successful in
giving you
other
the
areas
ability
of
to
life.
see
So
through
feel
the
the
rain
flash of
and
pleasure
fog.
shoot up your back.
Maybe
now,
their day is not
as
as
you
good
become
as
the flame.
but
The
don't
brightness
add
is
to their haze.
You are the light.
Just add
It's
your
just
word.
patterns.
Some
I always
people
make a
cannot
positive
fathom the
contribution
idea of this
to
person's
every social
existence.
interaction.
Sympathize
I want to
and
create
move on.
a fun,
Live
stimulating
life.
vibe
Every
that
day
everyone
you
can
put 2 to
enjoy.
3 minutes.
How
I
about
always
success
seem to
rate?
have the most amazing
Well, it does seem
experiences
to have its
with the
rules.
coolest people, but because of the energy that I put into my social
And
interaction.
once you realize,
I
you
feel
can
I
get
can spread
successful
more
as
pleasure
you
to
want.
your reality.
everyone
And the
in my
rules
general
are
company.
merely
The
computer
pleasure
focus on
starts
using
with
your
what
what
is
isn't
important.
or
and I
attitudes
explain
is what you
apply
I
them
can
to
explain.
your
And as you
psychological
believe, rushing out,
that you are
spreading over my entire body,
matrix changes.
a body
and
gas.
creates a new
I spread
program
my
for
good
you.
feelings
This
to
system
all
is
the
a live,
others. I
continuously
shine the
updating,
warmth of my
upgrading
charisma
program.
so that it fills
And you
space
are
all
successful.
around
Modestly
and
change
draws
on the
become
fly.
a tool. I make them
Calm.
feel
you
good
adapt
about
confident,
and learn.
and I
collective,
make them
as
feel
a
good about
consistency,
themselves. I acknowledge people
precision,
and I show them
productive
respect.
stuff.
You are
And I make them
agile,
feel
them out of their
flexible.
comfort zone.
I am
Agile
fun,
is proactive.
intriguing, inventive,
Flexible,
Be true to
exciting,
yourself
and
and
playful.
respect yourself.
Girls often describe me
Stand up
as
for what
crazy,
you believe
but in
in.
a good way.
Be
I like
true
to keep
yourself.
them on their toes.
Have respect for
and
yourself.
focus on your toes and my toes.
Don't be a pussy.
Every day you
Don't
notice
be a
how the
pussy.
fat seems to be burning off my body, your body.
And
Your
if you
muscles
don't
are
get
becoming
it,
more toned and
somebody
tuned.
else
My
will.
muscles are becoming more toned
Keep your
and
mind
tuned.
focused on
And
what
the
you
muscles
want.
become more defined every day.
Go.
I feel stronger and faster and more effective with everything I do. Everything is more intense and more enjoyable for me.
Never fear
And anyone that I am around, my energy resonates to them. They feel this too. Fat burns,
will build your
muscle
confidence
grows.
and numb your
I use
fears.
my mind for
Rejection
change.
is a
I
false
know that my
fear.
personality is attractive
It
and
may feel
genuinely
like fear
liked,
in your gut,
and so I don't feel like I have anything to
but
hide.
doesn't fear feel
Because
the
of
same
this,
way
people
as
feel that I am an open and sincere person, and
or
that
as
I
someone
am being real. I am continuously making
Let's
things
numb
happen.
that hesitation.
That's my role. I am proactive, creative,
Numb the
resourceful.
hesitancy.
I am a risk
Sometimes you
taker.
have to do
I escalate.
whatever you
I
want
lead
in order to
things
get
in a natural
what you want.
and fun way. And I never come across as pushy. I am a natural leader. I am not the sheep,
It's okay
and I
if
rarely
some people
follow
approve.
because I see the sheep.
Every woman,
I
every
alone
man,
stand upon the
every
stone
person
of
has a
confidence
something
that I've
that
created.
attracts everyone.
From this position, I can see all the others who have also built their own stone of confidence. I align
I
with
don't
them
turn on your
because we see each other
because
as
your charisma
equals.
is
We understand
always
each
there.
other.
You
That's
just
what it
have to
means to stand on a stone alone, on my stone of self-created
You can turn
confidence.
your charisma
And it
up,
makes me proud,
but you never
and
turn
again,
it off.
I feel my pleasure sensation
charisma
flooding
is
my
always
entire body, tingling
Never
and
let people
tickling
talk you down.
every
Respect
piece of
them
me,
with the level of
radiating.
respect that
It feels
you
like I'm
expect
glowing
from them.
because I am a flame in
And
my
then
surroundings. People,
respect
places,
them to the
and
level
things
of which they
are
respect
better
you.
with me.
Watch
And I'm
for the
perfectly
aha
fine
moment.
with rejection.
And then
And I
grab
don't
that
take it
trance
personally.
and turn
Most
that
girls
trance.
push me away the first time I go to kiss
Good
them.
for your advantage.
It's normal. And as a normal matter, of course,
Standing in
push
the
me
dark
because
confidence
I'm
is having experience.
But
Having
baby,
experience is
here
the
I am.
equivalent to standing
I'm
in the
the
dark
man
with sight vision.
and I can love you better than him. Because maybe it's time to have adult fun for adult reasons.
There's
Pleasure
way more
surging
to
through
you
flesh.
than appearance.
You go even deeper
Keep
now.
watching for the aha.
And you remember
when
what
they
you want
see
in life. I remember what I want in life. I am making myself more masculine and
There's
stronger.
way more.
I make
to you
adult
than
choices
appearance.
for adult reasons.
Don't think about it. Just show up.
My time is now. You are surrounded by beauty and desire, positive
Knowing that you've been
changes.
given a gift.
I accept the life that I desire.
is
My
empowering.
goals must be achieved, and my personal
Nothing
power
comes
and
without a
influence
challenge.
and charisma are building more and more every day and every way. I am comfortable expressing my
Having been
feelings
given the ability to
without
handle
fear
that
of looking
challenge
bad.
without giving up.
I can laugh at myself,
Some
and I
secrets
don't
of
take
vanity.
things too seriously. I am playful and useful.
How do
I enjoy
identify
demonstrating my
phobias?
power and influence, skills and abilities. There are lots of
Good
women
dog.
looking for someone like me. My mind commands,
and my body obeys. I accept who I am. You accept who you are. And you're very excited about making myself better. It brings that special pleasure. And flesh cries out for use. My body wants to be used for what it was designed to be used. Sweat.
What are your flaws?
Relax.
How can you make them your
Cleanse.
strengths?
Repeat. Sweat. Move.
And how can you make
Relax.
them work for you?
Cleanse. Repeat. Cleanse.
How do you
Move.
deal
Sweat.
with what you have?
Relax. Repeat.
Life happens.
It doesn't matter what order you do it in,
How do
as
you
long
deal
as you
with it?
repeat. I am a very social
You're not
guy.
others.
I start conversations and I introduce people
Qualify
around.
your company.
I am the guy who
What type
introduces
of people
everyone
do you
to
want?
everyone else. I am who I am. I have a lot to bring to the table. I radiate the energy, humor, and creativity necessary to keep things fun and stimulating. Why? That's just the kind of guy I am. I am ingenious,
Uncomfortable.
and even prolific.
Put yourself in a
If I'm
situation
escalating
that
physically with a girl, for example, going for a kiss,
story to
and then I feel that she is
journal
resistant
your experience.
or disinterested, I'm perfectly okay with that. I know that it is no big deal. I just
You're
let it
someone
roll
else.
off,
Embrace.
and I roll
your
off her,
priorities.
and then return to escalate again later. That's my job. I can read body
How do you
language.
describe yourself?
I have learned the psychology
Not
of
just
profiles and body language. I practice my
Have an I
storytelling.
belong
Some of my stories are true.
Remove
Some of
your
my stories are
wandering
useful.
eye.
Some are just for fun.
Be decisive.
Sound bites.
Know
I
what
practice sound bites.
What is
I
your
practice delivery. I practice humor. I practice body rocking. I practice
How good is
vibe.
your perceptual?
I practice group theory. And I also practice frame
How
control.
good is your
I practice in the mirror and in public. I am all about adding value. I can read people from a common profile, body type, and attitude. I trust my intuition or my gut instinct. My life is like a video game. I maintain in the zone. I see when I'm in the dark. It's like I hit 777 on the ATM, living up
Prepare to
to
be the lone wolf.
I am. We're not like the rest. My style is UFO, totally unknown. I am too hot to handle, too cold to hold.
Know your budget.
They won't mess with the
Don't
best,
waste it.
or they shouldn't mess with the chosen.
Make your fun cheap.
Can't mess
Be
with my mood.
spontaneous.
If I ever get stuck,
Push your comfort zone.
when my time is up, I
Get
just
better.
push through
Better
till
yet,
I break on
own
through
the
to
group.
the other side.
engage the
Hardcore learned many lessons. You will get what you ask for. I'm from the dark
Engage
side.
the tone or
The
vibe.
fun dark side. Take control
Light
of
the
the
vibe.
decapitate or
Lead
despond
the vibe.
and destroy
Find the
hater
gem
attitudes
in every situation.
with amazing ease. As I come back to the real world, these affirmations will follow me. and
Everyone
become my
knows you
reality.
have to do the
Because
drill.
you know that following any of these affirmations
you have to understand
triggers
the path
my pleasure
and a
sense
particular
and makes me feel so
understand where she's
makes
walked
you feel
to
so.
understand why she
These
does
suggestions
things
are
she does.
becoming my reality. These suggestions are becoming your reality.
What does she need?
I'm
to
going
be
to
seduced?
count you out when I reach
My favorite
the 5.
concepts.
When I
have
reach
been
5,
Surround
you will
yourself
be
with women.
wide awake, clear,
Plant
calm,
sexual seeds.
and aware of what you have
Be
become
fun
and what
and
you are
lead in
becoming.
sets of 3. Stay true to yourself and be willing to make yourself someone to remember. Create what you want yourself to be. What is the lifestyle you want?
I
to
am
have?
on reactive 2
What
and
person
unaffected
you want to
by
be?
external frames and vibes.
Force,
Though not in an unfriendly way,
personal image.
I come across as solid
What
secure,
is your idea?
and self-assured and
Your
confident
self.
and competent. I have the same relaxed and comfortable
What do they
attitudes
do in any
and
situation?
movements that I would have if I were in my own house,
What are their values?
hanging out or vibing and talking with a few of my closest friends.
Do you want to be the
I am
stud
cool,
or the
I am
button?
calm, I am confident and collected.
What would be the internal changes?
I am evolving
feelings
and
you
becoming
have to
better
make to make that
every
happen?
day and every way.
To get a partner in crime.
Cool, calm,
Hell yeah.
confident, collected, better every day and
Hell
every way.
yeah.
I don't have an agenda. When I interact with people, I
Your
am genuine.
awareness is now
I am
activated.
honest, true to
Your
myself,
influence switch.
and I don't need to or try to force any specific outcome.
You are
Good
evolving.
things happen to me all the time
You
anyway.
now see pictures.
More
Hear
often
sound.
when I don't expect an outcome. The universe is on my side, and my subconscious is on my side,
And read the code.
just giving me the things that it thinks that I want. We are playing for keeps here. I am carefree and drama-free. Stress doesn't affect me. My focus is enhanced by distractions. Nothing is ever that big of a deal to me. I'm easygoing. Whatever happens, my first response is usually no big deal. And then I say to myself, let's see
Now
what
relax
happens
and
next.
Because you can control your dreams. It's a great
I'm not trying to impress,
in your dreams.
and I'm amused and
Time is on your
entertained and
side,
fascinated by
which means
everything.
that you can
I'm
run
not
the
trying
world
to get something.
where you
I'm
can
not
practice
trying
something
at all.
in your dreams.
Who wants to be a tryhard?
Or you
I'm
can do
happy
simple
with
trial
the
and
way
error
things
in
work out.
dreams. How many
I don't
times
have to
do you
try.
think
In fact,
you can run
I'm
through
not
one
even in that
situation in your
headspace.
dreams to find out which situation
I'm not amazed when
best
things
one.
go my way. I'm
Now
not
I'm going
amazed
to
when things
present
don't
you
go
with
my way.
a sort of code.
I
It's like
am prepared
two
to be
idealisms from the
unprepared.
Ninja Code.
Nothing
See
surprises
how
me.
they can apply.
But
to
I
your
acknowledge that it has gone my way. And I understand that
You have to
acknowledging
apply it to
that
a
it's
fight
gone my way
situation.
will
When
help
you're
it go my
confronted
way.
with anger, you
I
remain
am in
cool,
my own
calm,
headspace
confident,
instead of
collected.
having it dictated to
And
me
when
by
confronted with
others.
anger, you will
I
remain
project
cool,
that
calm,
congruently
confident,
and
collected.
powerfully to everyone around me,
And you want to be the best.
making them resonate with my
You can be the
upbeat
best of
mood
anything.
and attitude.
You are
I'm
extreme.
not needy or clingy, nor do I hover.
You have a switch.
Women
You can
don't
turn the
complain
pain
about
up
hovering
or
with
down.
me.
But why
Instead,
would you turn it up?
they
You
complain
have
about me
an
rolling
intensity
off.
switch. For every
They
piece of
want
your
to
body,
hover
you have
me.
one
And they
big
want me to
intensity
hover
switch
them.
that covers the whole body.
But I have things to do,
And
people
then
to
you
see,
have several others for each part
and
of
they
the
have to
body
chase
that you
me
can use to
because they
help
want
them.
me. Because
And
in my
my
package,
But
all I
pain
have
can
to
also
offer
be a sign
is pleasure.
You
I don't
want to
stare,
ignore pain. You
but I
just don't want it to
gaze.
bother you so much.
My
Because when
gaze
it
can
comes to
penetrate.
pain, you can either
Direct eye
deal with
contact
bullshit
helps
or
me.
you can pay with
Direct
it.
eye contact helps
So
your
let's
soul
just
to
make
speak.
it bearable until you can fix the
I know
actual
that
problem.
overly demonstrating
15 to 30
interest
minutes
is
of
not
exercise
attractive
every day
or
with a flexible,
but instead
agile body.
comes
and a healthy
across as
body.
weird,
Create a healthy
or even
body and a
scary,
healthy mind.
and that is not my
Because a
intention.
healthy
with
mind
my
creates
mind.
a healthy body.
I'm perfectly
And a healthy body
occupied in
creates
my
a
own
healthy
reality. I find stimulation and
You are
value
very
in my
interesting,
own
and
reality.
you are very easygoing.
Instead of
You can
seeking
master
value
pain
and
just by
stimulation
concentrating on
from
something other
others,
than the venue.
my
It's like
interests
a
are
nice
broad
100%
and resourceful. I can compare
Keep in mind that
the
all of your
similarity
limits are
of my passion
self-imposed.
to any
All
other
of your
subject.
limits.
I
are
feel a
self-imposed.
total willingness
You
to
react
walk away. It's not that I'm trying to
as
punish,
soon as you think.
but rather as if
React.
I have my own
React.
priorities.
When
And
you
I have
fight,
many
fight
options.
to win.
Sometimes I get
As a ninja,
distracted,
you must be
but I
calm
never
like a demon.
intentionally
When
be
you
rude.
fight, the person you crush
I
must
know that they
painfully
are
shudder
shudders too.
when he remembers
I don't
what you
explain
did.
myself or argue over things.
As a ninja, you must
It just
destroy your
doesn't matter
attacker's
enough
soul
to me. Few opinions
so that he never
are
harbors
worth
the
an
thought of
argument.
attacking you again.
I'm not even in
Never
need
harbors
of
the thought of
understanding
coming
of
back
others.
during a fight.
Though
You
it
will
never
remain
comes
cool,
across
calm,
in a rude
confident,
way. It's
collected.
just not important enough to me
Whenever you
even
are
to finish my
confronted,
own sentence.
if you are confronted,
I have no need for validation or
you
acceptance
remain
or
cool,
approval.
calm,
Paradoxically, such feelings.
You will break your opponent's spirit.
My normal
Crush his
experience.
minds anyway. You want
I
to protect
often
yourself
feel a jolt of pleasure
and be the
shooting
best
up
at
my
it.
back and down my front.
As a ninja, you have only
That's my
won
vibe.
when you've changed your attack.
As an
perception.
example of my level
Mind
of
over
confidence
matter
and comfort,
without numbing the pain.
I'm
Or you can just
perfectly
turn the
willing
dial
to
up
throw
or down.
someone a
Winning
bone,
means not having
So-
to worry that your beaten attacker gets
such
up
as
and pulls out
apologizing,
another deadly weapon. You will think on
even
your
when
feet.
I'm really not in the
Split-second
wrong,
decisions can be made.
just to keep
You will
things running.
accept your And now she's done. Thank you guys for listening. And don't forget to tune in tomorrow night to the Ego Reboot. Catch you on the flip side.